Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching this new video that we've uploaded today. I just want to say please subscribe, comment and like. It does help, it does go far away. If you don't want to comment or like, you can also donate. Exactly, why would you donate? Just subscribe, right? It makes sense, it's cheaper, it's free, and it helps everything move like clockwork, as you would expect, right? Yes. So today what I want to talk to you about, before getting distracted and sidetracked into money, today what I want to talk about is an application that helps minimize the distractions, helps minimize notification from apps that you don't want to. Sometimes we try to get active in our lives, and sometimes too much notification comes on our phone, which then distracts us from doing what we need to do. This application takes away that distractions and helps you manage your productivity in a much higher level, in the sense of allowing you to only see 8 apps that you really want to use. So that could be your phone, that could be your email, that could be your messages, that could be your photos. It can be whatever you want it to be, any application that you want it to be. It will only display up to 8. Yes, 8 is a little bit too small of a list, and I would like it to be longer, but it does help the productivity, and you can always switch them around whenever you want to. There is also a quick search function that allows you to search for apps very quickly and very easily, to make sure that you're getting the apps that you want and not having to glance over other apps that may come into your eyes and distract you from what you want to do. So say for example, you are scrolling through your thousands of billions of apps, and then you notice that there is an application that has a notification of a badge number of 1 or 2 or 3, and you get distracted. And the other thing is, people have so many apps that they get notification from all of them, and sometimes they don't know which one to open. So let's get started. I'm going to show you right now into the video how that works, and yeah, let's go from there. Okay, so let's get into the phone and let's go for it. So open up Play Store and search before launcher. You'll see the top one says Minimalistic Launcher for Focus. This is a great app that I've been using. Very simple, very easy to use. Let's install it and get started. So once that is installed, I'm just going to go into the settings and just change my default, because phones nowadays sometimes doesn't prompt you to select a default. So I'll show you how to do that as well. This will pretty much work for any Huawei's or Samsung's or any Android device that you have, as long as you know where this setting is. But you can always search it or just comment below and I will find out for you and then do that for you as well. So let's see. So before we open it, I'm just going to go into my settings and the application, default apps, home app. I'm going to select before launcher. That's going to install it onto the system. So you get this introduction. Before launcher, mindful Android. We help you focus by prioritizing most important apps, which is true, and add and deprioritize your unimportant notification, which is also true. So as this uploads, it's gonna install all the apps that you want. So on the main screen, it gives you some of the apps that most people use. So Maps, Photos, Outlook, Chrome, Messages, Camera, Google, though you wouldn't need Google and Chrome, but I guess sometimes you might want to ask Google questions, and using the Google app is much of a simpler way of doing it. So if you scroll here, you're going to see some of your apps. So you're going to have all your apps listed here in a row. And the reason why I like this and why I think this is much better than having that awful 4x4 squared apps everywhere, whether it's in alphabetical order or not, it is horrible, and especially when you start to put them into folders. And the reason why you're starting to put them into folders is because you're trying to organize and try and make things easier to find. This is a much simpler way of doing it. So I can search in here. Let's say for example I want the Play Store. Search for the Play Store, comes up, it's already there. And the good thing as well, when you scroll again, you're going to see your most recent app at the top. So any apps that you've opened or that you're used to opening will always come up here. So for example, if we search for let's search for trying to think of an app that doesn't infringe on anyone's data. That's why. Let's search for Amazon. Let's search for Amazon. Here we are. So open up the app, and again it will then add it to your recent apps. So if you also go to the left, you're going to have filtered applications here. So this will let's go back. So this will just turn on applications that you want to see notifications for. So sometimes you get notifications from apps that you don't even want to see, but on here you can select the apps that you want to see the notification from. So let's just go back that once. So here it will then allow you to select all the apps that you want to see notification from, and those you don't want to see it, you won't see it at all. So which is really good, unless you go into them, which is really good. So yeah, once you've selected all the ones you want, you click done, and then it will start to set up your notification filter. It will turn off apps that you don't want there, and all the other applications will be here. So if I get a notification now while we're live, it will come through on here. The other thing here, you have a plus button here. So here you can add apps that you want to add. So if I set this up to be like the way I want it, I don't need maps. So what we need to do is just bring it onto the bin. Photos, not really. Outlook, I don't use you. Chrome, you're great. Google, yeah. Yep, all of those I use, and the most ones I use would be where is it? This work chart here for work. That is what else do I use most? Gallery, where's gallery? So here we go, gallery. Finance, yes. For stock markets, Disney Plus, yes. That is a new app I would like to see. Sci-fi, oh no, that's it. That's all 8. So I have all the 8 applications that I ever want to see. So whenever I turn off the phone and put it back on, this is what I'll see. This is what I'll be fronted with. Let's just quickly go into settings. So in settings, you can also change the color that you want it to be. I prefer black. Again, you can change your notification to do not disturb, and from here, so you can go into your system settings, which is your normal settings that you would have. You also have privacy mode, so you can turn that on, and basically whatever you use, any typings that you do won't work and stuff like won't be recorded, sorry. And that's pretty much it. That is the app. It is as simple as it gets. There is no simpler app than this. I love it because a simple search, an app that I think of in my brain that I just want to search for it and I want it, and I just say, you know what, I want to see my photos. I want to see my photos, and it will just come up. The other thing you do need to be aware of, you need to keep aware of space and spelling and so forth to get the right app. That's the only thing I have with this. I would rather prefer it, if you search A, or bring up all the applications in A and so forth. But so far, so good. This thing works like a dream. Alright guys, thank you very much. That was the tutorial on how to install it and how the app actually works. There is a default button on there which I forgot to mention, but it's better to go into the settings and make sure that you just click on it. Again, thank you very much guys, and I'll see you again in the next one. Salute.